On a freezing February night in 2004, a young college student disappeared so completely, it was as if the snow itself had swallowed her whole. Her name was Maura Murray. At just 21 years old, Maura was a nursing student at University of Massachusetts Amherst. By all appearances, she was intelligent, athletic, and driven. But in the days leading up to her disappearance, something about her behavior began to change. And to this day, nobody knows why. It started on February 9th, 2004. Earlier that morning, Maura sent emails to her professors and supervisors claiming there had been a death in her family and that she would be gone for a week. But according to her family, that story wasn't true. Nobody had died. Then, she made a series of strange decisions. She withdrew nearly all the money from her bank account, around $280. She stopped at a liquor store and bought roughly $40 worth of alcohol. Wine, vodka, Kahlua, enough for what looked like a small getaway. At some point, she also printed directions leading north toward Burlington, Vermont. But nobody knew exactly where she was going. No hotel reservation. No confirmed plans. No clear explanation. Just before sunset, Maura left Amherst and began driving north through the icy roads of New England in her black 1996 Saturn sedan. Hours later, at around 7:30 p.m., everything changed. On a lonely stretch of Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire, a local school bus driver came across a crashed vehicle partially lodged in a snowbank near a sharp curve in the road. The driver stopped to help. Inside the car was a young woman matching Maura's description. She appeared shaken, but not seriously injured. The driver offered to call emergency services, but she quickly declined. According to him, she insisted she had already contacted AAA roadside assistance. There was one problem with that story. Cell service in that area was nearly non-existent. The driver returned home and called 911 himself. Police were dispatched immediately. But when officers arrived just 7 to 10 minutes later, the scene had completely changed. The car was locked. The airbags had deployed. Maura was gone. No sign of a struggle. No clear footprints leading away from the crash. No indication of where she went in the freezing darkness. It was as if she had vanished between moments. Investigators searched the surrounding woods, roads, and nearby properties. State police became involved. Search dogs were brought in. Helicopters scanned the area. Nothing. No confirmed sightings. No phone activity. No trace. As news of the case spread online, amateur investigators and true crime communities became obsessed with the mystery. Some believed Maura intentionally disappeared to start a new life. Others suspected she may have accepted a ride from the wrong person after the crash. Some theories pointed toward possible mental distress, while others suggested foul play almost immediately after she left the scene. But despite decades of investigation, one terrifying fact remains unchanged. Nobody knows what happened to Maura Murray after her car crashed on that snowy New Hampshire road. And somewhere beyond that dark stretch of Route 112, the answer may still be waiting.